guys, welcome back to my channel. My name is Debbie. If you are new here, welcome. I wanted to share with you guys my first purchase of a high-end foundation. I am so excited because I've never purchased any high-end foundations whatsoever. I am so loyal to my drugstore foundation. So for the first time ever on my channel and in my life, I purchased the Estee Lauder Double Wear Stay in Place Makeup Foundation. This is a 1 fluid ounce foundation. On the back, oh, let me tell you the color. The color I got was 2W1, and this is in the shade Dawn. This is more of my like everyday kind of shade because she was like, oh, do you want one that's more goldeny or one that's a little lighter so you can just bronze it up? I was like, I kind of want something that's a little lighter because I am a little darker than usual, even though it may not seem like it on camera, but I am a shade darker. So I was like, you know what, let me get Dawn because either way I can bronze it up, I can build it up in like with bronzer, you know what I mean? So I ended up getting this one, and I'm sure you guys know this foundation, but if you don't, I'm going to read what's on the back of the box. It's the Double Wear Stay in Place Makeup for all skin types. 24-hour staying power, looks fresh and flawless through heat, humidity, non-stop activity, won't change color, smudge, or come off on clothes. Lightweight and so comfortable, you won't believe its long wear. Medium buildable coverage, won't clog pores, oil controlling, oil free, fragrance free, dermatologist and ophthalmologist tested. So a lot of these claims that this foundation has, and a lot of other people that reviewed this foundation, are the things that I actually really appreciated because I don't wear foundation for 24 hours, but I mean, if I would need foundation for 24 hours, I mean, I know that I have one. And also, what's great about it, it's really good for the summertime. And since summer is approaching, obviously, actually no, we are in summer because summer started, what, Thursday? So today is Saturday. I'm filming Saturday just in case you guys are curious. But yeah, I mean, this is going to be great for those nights that I'm out and just, you know, in the sun. So I was really happy about it, and it doesn't clog pores. But I mean, come on, any high-end foundation shouldn't clog pores, especially for the money that you're paying. So with that being said, that is the foundation that I purchased. I am so excited. So I'm going to get into it, but also I want to mention that I do have a couple of other new products that I've never tried before, and I'm going to use them on my channel today. So let's jump right in. So I'm going to start off by filling in my brows, and I'm going to go in with the BH Studio Pro Ultimate Brow Palette. If you have seen my videos, you guys know that I love this palette. I use this a lot. And we are just going to fill in our brows like normal. Alright guys, so now that I'm done filling in my brows, I'm going to go in with a concealer, and I want to share with you guys the one that I picked up. Well, actually I didn't pick this up. I ordered this from Nordstrom, and this is the Clinique All About Eyes Concealer, and this is in the shade Light Neutral. It's this one right here. This is the only shade that they had, so I figured I would use this maybe as something just to clean my brows and as an eyeshadow base. This is it right there. I'm going to, so this is going to be a little too light for me, but we're going to make it work. Don't worry. Let's just see how this is going to work out. I hope it's not too bad, but we are going to use it. So for this, I'm going to take this Wet n Wild flat shader brush, and I'm just going to grab a little bit more and place that on the back of my hand and just slowly carve out the brow. And blend it downwards, because like I said, we're going to use this as an eyeshadow base. I'm gonna grab this little Real Techniques little baby sponge, and I'm just going to blend this out. It's actually really not that bad, so I'm going to apply that on the other eyelid as well, and honestly, I just used a little drop. Okay, so now I'm gonna go back in with that little sponge and blend that out. Alright, so far I really like this as a base and just to clean up my brows a little bit, and also it kind of gives it like a defined line at the bottom, just looking really nice and clean. I'm also going to go in a little bit with the top part of the brows. Not too much because this is a very light product, but I do want to clean this up a bit. So this is looking mighty crazy right now. Alright, so now that I'm done with my brows and cleaning them up and everything, I'm going to go in with this palette that I got from TJ Maxx. This is the Pixie, and it's Judy Time. I guess this is a collaboration. This is a very nice neutrals palette, and I'm going to open it up. It contains 12 eyeshadows. So I got this for $7.99, and this is called Get the Look It's Eye Time. I'm guessing that's what it's called. Oh, this is really cute. I guess this is a mirror. What is this? Is this a mirror? I'm so confused. It came with this thing in this little plastic thing, so what is this? Alright, so it's sticky in the back. Oh, how cute! This is a mirror. This is really smart. So this palette, I'm going to show you guys. So this palette right here, it doesn't have a mirror. It just has, it's a clear cut lid, and it shows you the shades, which is really nice. I like that a lot. But it comes with a little mirror, so you can actually stick it, remove the little backing on it, and stick it here so you have it when applying. I thought that was really cool. That's really smart, actually. I've never seen somebody do that before. That's a first, but that's really nice. I'm really, wow, cool. So this is a palette right here. It comes with 12 shades and they're all neutral. So I am going to create, obviously, a neutral look. I know my last makeup look was it was a neutral look, but yeah, we're gonna see if we get a little bit more creative in this one. I'm going to try my best. I don't want to recreate something very similar to the last video. So we're gonna go in with, let's see. I'm gonna go and use my Morphe M433 brush, and I'm gonna go in with, they have the shades in the back. So this is the shade, I'm guessing this is it. Alright, so this shade right here is called Honey Bear, and that's the shade I'm going to use right now. I'm going to apply that onto the crease. And again, I don't know what kind of look I'm going for, but like I said, this is definitely going to be a very neutral look for the fact that this is a neutral palette. So we're just gonna see what we come up with. No fallout, no nothing. I don't know how much this was originally when it first came out, but $7.99 for this palette. I'm all for it so far. And it comes with 12 shadows. Yeah. I'm all for that. Okay, so with the same brush, I'm gonna go in with this shade right here, and this one is called Good Morning. It's a cute name. I'm just going to apply that right over that shade. And just build it up. So I'm going to go in with this shade right here. This is more of a orangey brown, so it's a little bit more warmer. And I'm going to apply that right here. And I'm using the same brush, you guys. Alright, now I'm going to go in with this shade right here. This one is called Ping. This shade right here, this is a darker, more of like a chocolatey kind of brown. And I'm taking the Urban Decay Naked 2 brush, and I'm just going to apply this on the outer V, just like this. So I'm basically layering color on top of color and see what comes out of it. Alright, so I'm going to go in with a clean brush, and this is from BH Cosmetics, this brush right here, and I'm just going to blend this out, soften up the eye look right here, soften the shadow up right there. Alright guys, so for the next color, I'm going to take this shade right here, and this is called Aw Snap, and I'm going to grab this Anastasia of Beverly Hills brush, and I'm just going to grab some of that and apply that on the outer corner just like that, and just go in circular motions just like that. The brush is not moving. I'm just taking the brush, literally pushing it onto the lid, not hard, and just keeping it in the same position, not lifting it or anything, and just moving it around like that. See? Stays in one spot, and then I just kind of flick it downwards. Now I'm going to go in with this charcoaly black right here. It's kind of glittery, but I think it's just, oh no, it comes out pretty matte. So I think it just has a little bit of reflect of little sparkles. This shade is called Night Night. And I'm going to grab that with the same Anastasia Beverly Hills brush and apply that on top of chocolate. This kind of reminds me of the look that I did maybe 2 years ago for my birthday when I went out. Last year or the year before that, one or the other. But I did do a look similar to this. Alright, so I'm going to grab this brush again. This is the BH Cosmetics brush. And I'm just going to blend out this right here, just so it looks nice and blended. Alright guys, so now I'm going to go in with this shade right here. The shade is called Bubbly, and it's a glittery gold shade. And with that, I'm going to grab my Naked brush, my Urban Decay Naked 2 brush. And I'm going to grab that shade on the flat shader side of the brush and apply that onto the inner part of the lid, just like this. I'm going to go back in with that Anastasia of Beverly Hills brush, and I'm just going to blend these two together so it doesn't, you don't see where one ends and where one begins. You want to just see one fade in right into the other. So just like that. And then I'm going to go in with this shade right here. This one is called It's Mommy's Life. Perfect for me, actually. So I'm going to take this shade and I'm going to put it onto the tear duct right there, just like that. Give a little bit of oomph right there. Really nice. Alright guys, so for lashes today I'm going to go in with these. These are the Glamour Lashes by Ardell, and I'm just going to apply these off camera. Alright, so now that I'm done applying the lashes, I also cleaned up a little bit of the fallout and extra shadow that was underneath the eye. I used a Neutrogena wipe. Any wipe would do. Now I'm going to go in with the Smashbox Photo Finish Primerizer. and I'm just going to apply that all over the face. Alright guys, so now that I'm done applying the primer, I am so excited to go in with this foundation. This is the Estee Lauder once again. Alright, so what I'm going to do is I'm going to shake it up. I don't know if you really have to, but I'm going to do it anyway. I do believe you can get a pump. That's what sucks about this. I mean, for $42, because that's how much this one was, for $42 you would think it would have a pump. I mean, my Maybelline is only $12 and it has a pump, but what we're gonna do is gonna grab some and just dot it all over the face. I don't know how much you really need. I'm gonna grab a brush. I'm gonna grab a brush like this and just grab some from the sides of the bottle. And just apply this. I don't know if this is too much or not. This is the first time I am using this foundation. I'm sure if you guys are watching this and you guys have used this foundation, and if this is too much, you guys are probably like, oh my god. Alright, so I'm going to go in with this Real Techniques damp sponge. And I was so excited I didn't even say it, I just started. Wow. This is actually a really good shade for me. This is a really good shade for me because, like I said, I didn't want it to match me right now. This is going to be perfect for me once I'm also during the winter. You know, all I have to do is just bronze up just a little bit for right now. But oh my god, this blends out beautifully, and the coverage, wow. Even the redness around my nose is gone. Alright, it didn't dry up too quickly because I did apply some on my forehead. It's still blendable. It feels like I'm not wearing any foundation at all. Okay, so what I am starting to see is that it is kind of sticking to my dry patch. Like, I see dry patches right here. So I think I'm gonna have to use a very, very hydrating primer and moisturize beforehand before I use this, because right here it's clinging to my dry patches. I'm gonna zoom you in. I don't know if you can see that right here and right here. So, I mean, the coverage is really nice, but I don't know about me. I'm gonna have to try it again with a really good hydrating primer and also moisturizing really well beforehand. So I'm gonna layer it up just a little bit. So I'm gonna grab a little bit more on this brush and go over that, because it does say that it's buildable. So we're just going to test that. I'm sure you guys have seen this, but I'm testing this for myself as well. And of course, if some of you haven't seen it, I hope you guys are enjoying this. Let me know, what was your first high-end foundation that you guys ever purchased? I mean, obviously right now you guys know it is the Estee Lauder for me. Again, it still feels very light, but I'm not liking the fact how it's clinging to my dry patches. I didn't realize how much I had. Wow. I'm gonna go in with contouring, and I am also excited for this because I love cream products because you can use them for contouring and highlighting. So today I am going to be using these right here. This is from Makeup Revolution, and this is the, what is this? These are foundation sticks, but I ended up getting these because I wanted to use them as contour and as a bronzer. So I got the shade F12 and F13. These are it right here. I love the packaging. It's so sleek and I just love it. It has a rose gold in the middle. It's really sleek, the rose gold lettering, but that's always for Makeup Revolution. So I think the shade that I'm gonna use, actually, you know what? Let me swatch them for you. I wanted to pick up the shade For Me, but they really didn't have any. I guess a lot of people bought them and these were the only ones left on top of other ones. A lot of the darker shades were available. So I was kind of sad, but that's okay. So this is the shade F12. Ooh, pretty. So this is F12. Wow, this is super creamy. And that's the other shade right there. All right, so this is F12 and this is F13. And you guys, these are super, super creamy. And I'm also gonna add a little bit of this one right here. I'll add just a little bit. Okay, so to blend this out, I'm gonna go in with my contour brush from Real Techniques. So now I'm going to grab concealer, and I think I'm gonna grab a little bit more of this concealer right here. This is the Clinique again. I'm gonna go in with this just a little bit. I'm kind of scared because it is light as hell. I'm gonna try it. I'm gonna do a little bit underneath, like that. Same brush that I used for the brows. Alright, so this is a really, really bright under eye, but that's okay. Alright guys, so now I'm going to go in with some bronzer. I'm going to go in with this one right here. Where are you? I've really been liking this one, so I'm going to go in with this one. This is the Maybelline Master Bronze, and I'm just going to go in with this brush. This brush is from a set from TJ Maxx. It's the Kenzie line. So I'm just going to go over that. Alright guys, so I'm not really liking the foundation as much as I thought I was going to like it. This really sucks because I'm not liking the base. I don't know how it's coming off on camera, you guys, but in person I can see it like clinging to all my dry patches. I know I said that before, but I really don't like it. I'm really not liking this foundation at the moment. So alright, well, we're gonna keep going. So we're gonna go in with back to the palette with the Pixie palette, and I'm going to grab that shade Honey Bear again, and I'm going to start off with Honey Bear. So I'm gonna grab this one, and I'm just gonna apply this on the lower lash line. I'm also gonna go back in with Good Morning, just a little bit of that brown, and layer it on top. Okay, so next I'm going to grab this e.l.f. blush palette. This is in Light. And I'm going to grab a little bit of this shade right here and this shade right there. is also a Kenzie brush. This is part of that kit that I had mentioned from TJ Maxx. It's also in my haul. The brushes are really nice, by the way. I should have did a review on them, but I was impatient and I used them. So I apologize. But if you guys want to see a review on brushes from TJ Maxx or another set of the same brand, let me know. Alright, and now for highlighter, I'm going to go in with the Glow Kit. And this is from Anastasia. You guys know I absolutely love this one. And I'm going to go in with Summer and Moonstone. I'm going to mix these two together and apply that, of course. Alright guys, so the only thing left now is lips, and today I'm going to apply this one from Stila, and I got this from TJ Maxx. This was only $5.99, and this is in the shade Venezia, and this is it right here. Ooh, look at this shade right here. Isn't this beautiful? This is like a orange, pink, red color. This has like a hint of pink in it. Look at that. This is so beautiful. Alright, so I don't even know if I should apply this with this look, but we are going to apply it. Okay, so this Stila Stay All Day liquid lipstick in the shade Venezia. This one right here, it's really pretty once it dries, but even after that, like, it just looks super dry on the lips. So, I mean, if you don't mind looking like you got some dry lips, I mean, it's not so bad, but I don't know. I don't like something that drying on my lips, but the shade is really pretty once it's dry. You do have to like apply 3 layers of it so it doesn't look so patchy, but the shade is really beautiful. If I can get a lipstick like this, I would really be happy. I mean, even with the eye look, I feel like this looks amazing. I don't know about you guys, but I actually really like it. I'm gonna set my face. I was going to use this one from Ruby Kisses. This is the Never Touch Up Matte Finish setting spray, but since my face is already like dry looking and already matte, I'm not going to use it. So I'm going to go in with this one from NYX. This is the Dewy Finish Long Lasting Spray. Yes, guys, I definitely applied way too much, but this face needs some hydration because that foundation is like really clinging to those dry patches, and I really don't like that. I really don't. Alright, you guys, so this is the final look. I'm going to give you a little bit of my feedback on all these products so far. I really do love the shadows. This palette right here, let me get it for you. This Pixie palette with It's Judy Time collaboration is really beautiful. It's also a really neutral palette, and you can create natural looks as well as smoky looks like this one, which came out really beautiful, I must say. I really love it. The shades here are just everything that you need in a palette. And for $7.99, you guys, at TJ Maxx, definitely check that out and see if you can pick it up if you really like it. But I personally like it, and it also comes with 12 shadows. So I really enjoyed the palette. That's a definite. The concealer from Clinique, which is this one right here. Again, this is in the shade Light Neutral 01. I am going to be using this as a base for my shadow and to clean up my brows. It worked really well for that. I don't mind this as a concealer. I don't feel it heavy or cakey or anything. It does feel a little sticky, but I don't feel any product on my under eye, which is nice, you know. but it's really, really light. Like, it's so brightening for me. So this is something that I would probably use for some glam look, not like an everyday thing, but I can definitely work with this as an eyeshadow base and to clean my brows every single day if I wanted to. So if you guys, yeah, I definitely would pick this up maybe in a different shade for myself and try it out then. But I don't mind this, so if you guys are interested, pick this up as well. I actually got this on sale at Nordstrom for I think like 12 bucks. I think they were originally like 20 something, but I got it half off, I believe. Don't remember, but I did get this on sale. I did not pay full price. So that's that. What else? Oh, these right here, you guys. These, foundation sticks from Makeup Revolution. Oh my god, these are so creamy and these work beautiful as contour sticks. I mean, look at this, like it blended out beautifully. It was really effortless, you know, like it really wasn't hard to blend whatsoever. So definitely pick these up. I want to go to the store and see if I can find my actual shade so I can try it out as a full foundation. It would be really nice because it's so creamy. I'm just wondering how it's going to last and feel on the skin because it is super creamy. I'm curious. The other thing is, what else did I use, you guys, that was new? Alright, so last but not least, it's this right here. It's kind of a love-hate right now. I do love the shade. I just don't like how it's super matte. I personally don't love super matte liquid lipsticks, so I don't know. I'm gonna see, but I really love the shade. Okay, so the foundation, I'm gonna have to try it again with a super duper heavy moisturizer as well as a hydrating primer because, like I said, it did cling to my dry patches, but after spraying the NYX Dewy Finish Setting Spray, it did help a little bit. I mean, I don't see it as much. I feel like if I apply a little bit more, I feel like if I do moisturize and I use a hydrating primer and on top of that spray a very dewy and hydrating setting spray, it definitely will be a good foundation. So I'm not giving up on it yet, but I am going to test it out before I return it because, I mean, this is my first high-end foundation, you guys. I was super excited and I would be super upset if it was a fail for me. You know, I know everybody's different and things like that. So I know I'm very oily in my T-zone and I mean, these areas right here, I am kind of dry, so that's why it is right here specifically clinging, you know. Alright guys, so this is it. I hope you guys enjoyed this video. Give me a big thumbs up. Don't forget to like, share, and subscribe if you haven't yet. And I will see you guys on the next one. Bye!